Sometimes when I'm reading a quote or a self-help book or following someone on social media that gives practical advice on how to become the best version of yourself, to stay uplifted, stay motivated, say your mantras, do your affirmations, I'm usually with it. But then we all have times in life where the reality of that just seems like nothing's going to work. We're exhausted just from living life, and the idea of staying that focused on making your life look like you want it to look can really just get overwhelming. And I say this as a person who writes about motivation. I do believe that we are our biggest cheerleader. I believe that we have to advocate for ourselves and truly know that whatever it is we've set, the things that we want to do in our life that we set for ourselves are very possible as long as we are accountable and we show up every day for ourselves. I 100% believe that. But I also want to have the reality or express the reality of we're not going to feel like this all of the time. I don't feel like this all of the time. It may seem as if, I wake up in the morning and as soon as my feet touch the ground, I'm high-fiving the air. I'm giving myself a high five. I'm smiling at the sun. I'm drinking my coffee with this Cheshire grin on my face, and I'm just ready to dive into the world. And there's some days where my feet touch the ground and I am dragging my feet, and I feel like I don't know how I'm going to get through this day. And there may be reasons why I feel this way. Sometimes I just don't even know what's going on, and I just don't feel as upbeat and happy as I normally would. And I'm just here to say that it's okay. We aren't always going to feel like our best selves, but that doesn't mean that we aren't our best selves. We're human. And at the end of the day, it's helpful to have guidance. It's helpful to have others, letting you know, hey, you can do it. But it's okay sometimes to sit back and say, this is hard. Yes, I know I can do it, but this is difficult. Yes, I know I can do it, but I'm struggling a bit here. And that's the reality of it. And for me, that's what keeps me going. When I can sit back and say, this is a difficult task that I have in front of me. This next goal that I've set in front of myself is going to take a lot of work. And today I'm just really struggling trying to get through this. But I know that I can do it, and I know that I'll get there. And it's all right if I'm not diving 100% into it today, but I'm still diving into it. So the trick here is to just be honest with yourself, to not feel bad if you don't feel like you've shown up 1,000%. We are not made like that all the time. And if somebody is, if there's a robotic person out here that every single day they want and they have the energy and the drive and they never have a day where they falter, then kudos to them. But the people that I talk to, the people that I know, myself included, I have days where I falter. I have days where I might doubt. I have days when I have to really take a hard look at what it is I want to do and ask myself, do you really want to do these things? And this is why I'm so happy that I can lean on my faith. I can lean on my love of Christ. I can lean on people who I know support me, because we are going to have those days. And if by chance you happen to be a person that you feel like you do not have someone that you can talk to and lean on, and I'm saying this because I grew up that person. I didn't have anybody, and I was by myself, and the dreams that I wanted just seemed like they were just coming out of my brain, and no that one that was there to cheerlead me on and support me. I was very happy that I was able to find God and in prayer, and I didn't feel alone. And I know for some people that may not be enough, but trust me, having prayer, having a belief system, knowing that you're going to get where you want to be because of your faith, the doors will open and you will meet like-minded people, and you will be put in situations where you will be able to connect with others who feel the way you do about a lot of different things. So hang in there, give yourself some grace. Don't beat yourself up or say, harsh things to yourself if you're having a down day, a down hour, a down week, whatever it may be. We are allowed to do that. Just in the background of it all, just you have that motor running. It's almost like when you crank up your car and you're going. We don't know what's going on underneath the engine. We just know that when we crank up our car, a noise happens and we're able to put the car in drive and we just head on to our destination. And that's what we have to believe. As we're still moving forward, we may not always know what's going on underneath the hood. Sometimes it may sound a little weird, or it may may not ride as smooth as you want it to ride, but at the same time, just keep going to the destination, and you're going to have to tweak here and there to keep going. You're going to have to put gas in the car. You're going to have to get a tune-up. You're going to have to do other little things to keep it moving. But the fact is, you will keep it moving because you want to reach your destination. So don't let the small things hold you back. Don't let that one morning where you are like crying and you're just feeling desolate and it's like, makes no sense. I don't even know if this can work for me, if this is going to happen. Remember your dream, remember your why, remember how amazing you are, and allow yourself to take time to get where you want to be. Breathe, relax, and remind yourself that you can get through this.